Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Fun Times Football bringing you a midweek episode. There will be another episode on Friday, so if you don't want to listen to two, listen to this one because it's got Billy's fun fact again. They're going to be few and far between now because he's gone and got himself another job in a kitchen, so he's going to be a rare appearance. But today we do have Billy Kerr, the aforementioned Billy Kerr, Ashley Kerwin, and Sam Ashfield. How are you, gentlemen?
Good, thank you.
I
feel like we've been rested. Me and Bill have been rested for the big fixture today. Sam, Chris.
Exactly.
I'm actually feeling really rusty. I can't remember how we do any of this, so this is all a bit new to me.
You can put your hands down, Bill. That's fine.
I watched that last night, so it's fresh in there.
So, Sam, I was close. I said it'd be 4-3, and it was a close one, wasn't it?
It should have been 4-3, not to you though, but there we go.
Hey, if Brennan Johnson knocks it back a little softer on the edge of the box in 92 minutes, that could have been 4-3.
Mate, I know.
He sort of puts it between Son and Højbjerg, and it just sort of goes through the middle and misses him.
Should have been 3-3 or 4-3 or 4-3 or 4-4. It should have been about fucking 7-5. It was Haaland missed 2 sitters, and I think you had more chances than what you scored. So
ridiculous game. Lo Celso in that game.
It's the best fixture in the league at the minute.
Lo Celso in that game had 100% pass accuracy.
And 100% shooting accuracy.
Wow. The Billy Kerr classic.
That is the Billy Kerr special. That is always able. That's the dream.
Fair play.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I didn't expect you to get a point out of that, so well done.
I'm disappointed we didn't win. As you heard my confidence last week. I'm joking.
Yeah,
no, it was a good game. It was a really good game to watch.
Very good.
Your real big game's on Thursday, but I'm assuming that we'll get to that.
We will get to. You can put your hands down, Bill. Yeah, we will get to that. But for now, we will just intro.
It's Friday. It's Fun Times Football.
My phone was weird.
I just realised it's not Friday.
Yeah,
it's
we need a big week.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, but it's still Fun Times Football. So
you just like the theme tune, don't you?
I do just like the theme tune. Sam decided that he's not interested in recording midweek, so he's playing FIFA at the same time. But I've put your game first, mate. So you're going to have to at least pay a little bit of attention.
I'm not
to
in a game
one.
at the minute, so we're all good, man.
Excellent. There we go. So City away at Villa, and you're missing Rodri for the game as well after his 5th yellow card of the season against Spurs.
God, he does my head in. You'd think he'd have learned after that 3-game ban, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
To be able to.
Angry. Yeah, well.
Don't
Grealish
get started on Grealish's.
And possibly Doku as well. Billy's favourite might be out.
Yeah,
respect.
He limped off. But yeah, Grealish's yellow card was the biggest joke of them all because it was for kicking the ball away. And it was just like looked like he got it on purpose. Not that I'm sure he's not scared of playing at his old ground or anything. But to be fair, he probably would have got started anyway. So
well, if Doku's injured, he probably would have, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but Doku wasn't injured. Yeah, he wasn't injured at the time, because he went off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What was it?
I don't know.
Or did Doku go off because Pedro Porro had him in his pocket? I don't know. He only dribbled past Porro once.
Felt like he had him on toast in the first half. He hit the crossbar.
That was the one time he got past him.
Oh, okay.
And he got past Trent the week before like 8 times. So
yeah, it's embarrassing from Trent, but he had the man of the match performance because he scored a goal, didn't he?
That's fucking ridiculous.
I'm annoyed that Rodri's out because we just can't seem to win, or we actually just lose. We lost all 3 games of that in last time.
Yeah,
KDB must be back too.
Not all 3. Sorry, KDB is back. There was an interview. He went to, I can't remember which race it was in the F1, but he got interviewed on the track.
Dhabi. Yeah.
And then they said to him, when he coming back, and he's like, I'm back in the new year.
Okay.
But we say Rodri's out, but John Stones might be back to step into his place because he was on the bench against Spurs. And like I said in the group chat, I said if he's fit enough to be on the bench, he's fit enough to play. He's fit enough to start. So if Stones is back, it's a big boost, and that for me just completely offsets Rodri being out. Doku would be a big miss because I feel like I can get at those two fullbacks of Villa.
He's not very good tracking back though, is he?
Who's that? Doku.
Doku.
Yeah, no, he's not great now. Yeah, we found that out against Sun, didn't we? But
yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I feel less confident for this than I did against like Tottenham, Chelsea, probably even Liverpool.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
well,
that-
I just
is
what
that-
they can do to you, like what they did to you. I know you battered them and you still lost, so it's like they just
Yeah.
need a couple of chances to score 2 goals.
And their home
Um,
record is 100% so
yeah,
far
exactly.
this
I
season.
feel like if they get the first goal, I'm a bit worried that we would. They've got a loud crowd there. I feel like if we go 1-0 down, they'll be. I don't know. It might be the end. I think we need to score first to win it.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Anyone else got anything they want to say about the Villa City game?
Obviously, Villa aren't a team anyone's going to be wanting to play at the minute, and City are strangely inconsistent. So I think it's going to make for very interesting watching, and deserves the place at the top of this list of,
I don't know.
of
The
games.
thing
That,
is, you say strangely inconsistent, but I think this is exactly what we do every year. We just stutter through until New Year, and then it gets to January,
Well-
and then we go bang, 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 bang. We go like
Yeah.
suddenly we go from 8 points behind to 8 points clear. It's mad.
Well, I was
Every
going
year.
to say I like the fact that this game is happening before that, because this is going to be an interesting game now, because I think Villa could get something out of it. If it was in the new year and Man City go on their mad run, then I think Villa aren't getting anything out of it. This is a good time to play City. I fancy a draw out of this one. You know, I think Villa's 100% home record will end. I can't see him winning against City. But yeah.
I can definitely see them winning against City. It's definitely possible. I mean, Wolves did it, so why the fuck not?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did, didn't they?
I know 100%. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's
There's
going to be.
There's no real weakness in that Villa. Like you can't go in that Villa team and pick out a real weakness. The centre backs are quality. What is it? Torres and Konza. You got
Konza,
McGinn and
yeah.
Louise in the middle. Louise will be up for it against City because we let him go.
They'll all be up.
But
They'll
then
all be up for it playing against City.
they're
Knowing
front-
they
they're
could probably
front three.
beat you. Yeah, they're going to be well up for it.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Just gotta hope Martinez has one of his mad games in goal and just I don't know, fucks up something.
But I thought Edison was quite underwhelming at the weekend, to be fair, mate.
He's had a bad season so far altogether. He can't seem to like actually make a pass now. It's like against Liverpool, he was terrible. You just looking at Alisson was even worse. And then I don't know. He's not. He's always been more of a weird for a goalkeeper to be more of a passer than a shot stopper, but that's what he is.
Yeah.
But, he can't do anything this season. I don't know. I know. They're all underwhelming a little bit so far, but we'll hit a run.
Go on then. Score predictions.
Despite what I was saying, I do think City are going to come from. I'm going for a 2-1, 2-1 Man City win.
You're a hypocrite assassin, my man.
Villa will win, but I think City will win 2-1. But Villa will win, but City will win.
I'll sit on the fence.
What did you say, Billy? What score? 2-1.
2-1 City. Yeah.
I'm backing that. 2-1 City.
Mr. Kerwin.
No, I'm going to stick with a draw. I'm not going to be flaky, and I'll go 2-2.
Wow.
2-2.
So edgy. You're so edgy.
Gone there.
You wait for me to edge you.
Yeah, he's going to edge me out.
I think
Don't do it, Hind.
I think Villa are going to get a result.
Your former club.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Villa.
Fucking hell.
Fucking bloody hell.
You're crazy.
He always comes in the first match with a crazy score. Get
Nearly
the going.
on Sunday, to be fair, yeah.
It did
Nearly
nearly
paid
happen.
off.
Yours was the closest
£1,000.
prediction.
Yeah,
It was the closest prediction. Yeah,
I got the Arsenal score right as well last week. So
we'll just sneak that in, yeah.
Ash, what did you predict for this game, sorry? What did you say? A draw? 1 or 2-2, was it?
2-2.
Ash said 2-2.
The Desmond.
Yeah, the Desmond. You always give a Desmond, Ash. I swear every week you're hitting a
No.
Desmond.
Desmond,
No, I don't always.
He loves a Desmond too.
Right, moving on to probably the most interesting game for two of the people on this podcast this evening. But maybe not for everyone else. Although it's always quite a good game, I like to think. And West Ham are a bit of a bogey team for Spurs So yeah, Spurs West Ham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. How are you feeling, Billy?
Why even bother, Hyde?
What do you mean?
Annually, this is the game that I always tend to dread most. And now the fact that I'm with my girlfriend now, who's a Tottenham fan, I'm dreading it so much more. We're fucking shit. And we haven't got honestly, next game.
You don't want to talk about this one? Come on, mate. It can't be that bad.
Well, luckily I'm at work, so I don't actually have to put myself through it. I'm fucking glad about that. And yeah, I'm not confident at all. When am I?
You don't sound it, mate, to be fair.
That's true. I don't think I've heard you be confident about a West Ham game this season.
Since 1998, mate, I'm telling you, there's just no way.
You're European champions, though. I don't see why you're so scared. But no, I'm looking forward to this game, and I don't know. We've been weird the past few games. Obviously, having a lot of injuries still. At least Romero's back to get himself sent off again. So that'll be good to see. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like with Romero back in there, the defense is a bit more strengthened. God knows who he's going to play next to him.
A bit more crazy.
Yeah, it'll be stronger. That's the main thing. It'll be
until
more solid than it has been.
Like
It'll be more solid than it has been. He's not going to get sent off again straight away. He's going to leave that for the return Villa fixture.
2
I
or
think
3 games. Yeah,
he'll wait a while. No, I'm quietly confident. Lo Celso seems to be coming into a bit of form at the moment. He's playing quite well. Højbjerg, I thought, actually almost changed the game when he came on at half-time against City. So
Lo Celso actually did make me feel very stupid, because I don't know if you remember a podcast earlier in the season behind where you
we wrote him off, didn't we?
We did. I was like, I was like, who was it when Madison got injured? And I was like, oh, no,
I was with you.
Him. And you were like, oh,
I was with you. Yeah.
And you said Lo Celso. I was like, Lo Celso's crap sharp. And he scored.
Actually,
he did that.
I think you said you thought he was a fucking centre back.
No, centre mid.
No,
I didn't think he was an attacking player.
No.
Yeah.
He's sort of a utility midfielder. He can sort of play on the sides through the middle. Yeah. I mean, he's never really had a decent run of games enough for Spurs, or with a decent manager. Like
Brian Hill was shit though.
Yeah, he's just not strong, is he? That guy's a fucking paperweight.
Howard Wolowitz.
Like,
Howard Wolowitz.
Yeah.
He is the most.
Someone needs to start sneaking some
Spanish
steroids
man.
in. Someone needs to start sneaking some steroids into his cereal. Right.
Good.
Yeah, I'm quietly confident. Anyone else got anything to say about this game? Any?
Now let's move on.
All right, scores then.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Go on,
Ash.
Liam.
Me. You'll put me on.
I'm
going to say 3-1 Spurs.
Rookie numbers.
Rookie. Go on then, Bill. What do you reckon it'll be?
4-0 Spurs.
4.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't get why you're writing them off so much, is it?
Mate.
Ash. Oh.
Not well. Go on, Bill. What's your reason for 4-0? You're just being wild.
I don't know. Like, everything's going a bit West Ham at the minute, innit? We like to go 1-0 up, and then we try and defend the lead for the rest of the fucking game.
Yeah.
Kurt Zuma's just had his house broken into.
Yeah,
and that's just fucking weird. You could say by cat burglars. Yeah.
Cat's revenge.
So I don't know what his situation is going to be. And bear in mind, he's our captain. And at the minute, we're just back to the old banter club we used to be, in my opinion. We did it against Palace. We went 1-0 up early. Then we decided to sit back for the rest of the game, invite them on. So even if by some fucking miracle we do find a goal from somewhere, I don't see us holding out, but I don't see us even scoring, to be honest with you. I don't. I think it's going to be a fucking bloodbath.
Spurs always manage to concede. They were, like, at the moment, Spurs are vulnerable at the back.
No.
But then, like you say, you defend a 1-0 lead, but Spurs always seem to go ahead. Like, every game, they seem to go ahead well early on. and they do the opposite. They don't try and defend anything. They're like, fucking 1-0, let's go for 5, mate. Fuck, it's the way we play. So I think it'll be a bit of a goal fest, actually, because I think it tends to be with Spurs at the moment, just goals galore.
Oh, I think it'll be a goal fest. I just don't think West Ham will get any.
Yeah. Sure. I think they'll get 2. And I think Spurs will get 3. So I think it'll be 3-2 to Spurs.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sam.
Mad.
I'm gonna go a bit left field, and I expect Billy to call me a fucking idiot or something. But I'm gonna go 1-1.
Well, you are an idiot, but for different reasons.
That's way
No,
fewer
I-
goals than.
I don't know. I feel like West Ham. You've not done bad there in the last few years. I remember that Lanzini goal. That sticks out in my head. I don't know if you've got a better team than that now, and Tottenham aren't miles stronger. I don't know. I just got high. Maybe it's more hope than expectation. But yeah, I'm gonna go 1-1. You can't change that. I'm sorry. Stop trying to change it. Everyone, stop trying to change me.
I'll take that any day of the week.
Good. Well, you'll have to because you're going to get it.
So our next fixture, probably historically in sort of our generation's era, one of the biggest games the Premier League used to have. And now it's a tie between two teams that are fighting for form and falling away.
Chelsea United.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was on. I didn't even know it was on.
It's a game that used to provide so much entertainment for different reasons than it probably will tomorrow. It's been labelled El Sakiko by some people.
I think
don't
a while
think it
ago
is so
it was.
much.
I don't think it is now.
Liam, you could have said that you made that up yourself, and I'd have believed you.
Yeah, no, it was that was a few months ago,
Right,
right, beginning of the season when they were
yeah.
both losing every game. Now United they sort of found form, but against the worst teams in the league, the teams they should be beating.
Yeah.
So they were scraping victories, and Chelsea had a couple of good results and then got absolutely dominated by Newcastle. Actually, both of these teams had
They
been
both did.
handed a hiding by Newcastle recently.
Newcastle battered United. I can't believe it was really 1-0.
They did. Yeah, I watched that one. United were awful. Diabolical.
Yeah.
Absolute diabolical.
Rashford's getting a right bit of stick in the middle.
That was diabolical.
It
That
were.
was diabolical.
United were awful. It should have been about 4 or 5-0, to be honest.
Yeah, it should have
I
been.
think what else?
Should have been.
Rashford's getting stick, but I don't know, they're just weak all over the park, to be honest. And you talked last time, I listened to the pod about the worst signings of the season. They all sort of ended up being United's team. It's terrible. So, but I think Chelsea will fare better because they had a good win against Brighton at the weekend, even though they didn't, from what I could see, they didn't dominate it necessarily. But I think Chelsea have
as well.
more in them.
I think
Go on.
the only plus for Man United, obviously, is it is at Old Trafford, which the crowd will be up for it, I imagine, which could give Man United
though, is it?
No, not anymore. It could give United a bit of a boost, but Chelsea do have. I feel like Chelsea have got a much better capacity as a team to play better football than Man United.
I don't think it matters if Chelsea are at home or away. I feel like they play literally the same.
They're better away actually this season in the table.
Yeah,
but I feel like Chelsea keep winning games, but they're still ended up closer to the relegation zone in the top 4 every time I look at the table. I just look now; they're still 10th. I swear they're winning games.
They'll win a couple, but
they're
then
not moving anywhere. They're not going anywhere.
Lose a few. They did so bad at the beginning of the season.
United are the opposite, where I feel like they're playing so shit, but they're only 3 points away from Spurs. I don't get it. It's weird. Very strange.
It's because United keep playing badly, then getting a scrappy goal and winning a game 1-0. They just scored.
Did they do it? Well, they have.
Going quickly to the live. Going to the live feed. Luton fans going wild. Chris is hiding, obviously. Oh, I've gone even more into the void. Yeah, so I think United will possibly edge this one just because of how crap both the teams are, and they seem to be scraping goals. Goal. scraping goals through and winning games. So it's going to be a scrappy game. It's going to be 1-0 United. It was a good goal by Luton. Shit goalkeeping by Raya. Raya comes out. No man's land. Is it Adebayo? Is that his name?
Adebayo.
Adebayo?
Yeah.
I think it is. I can't tell.
I don't know what's going on, Jeff.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah, corner comes across, edge of the 6-yard box. Adebayo goes up, I think, heads it in. Raya's caught out massively and misses it. Shit goalkeeper, obviously.
Shit goalkeeper. Shit goalkeeper.
Yeah. And it scores then. I'd say 1-0 United. Anyone else? Who wants to go next? Go on. Ash.
You can all fight over it.
Yeah. No. Chelsea. Chelsea will win this one. I go 2-1 Chelsea.
Ah, you did mine, man.
Yeah.
You took mine. I think Chelsea will win. If you ask me if I'd rather watch Man United or Chelsea at the minute, easy Chelsea. Chelsea are quite exciting to watch because you don't know who's going to play, what's going to happen, who's going to line up. You know that United, you can predict their 11 every week. The only thing they've added of any excitement this year is actually starting Garnacho every game, and even that, his whole season will be defined by that one goal he scored the other weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Chelsea will beat them 2-1 as well. So they're a better team. Even at Old Trafford, they'll win it.
That's fair. Billy?
Desmond.
2-2. 2-2. He's gone for a Desmond. So I've got a topic, and it might be a bit unfair just to thrust this upon you because I sort of we just put it in here without actually speaking to any of you guys about it. But most overrated player in the Premier League so far this season.
What, as in people are saying he had a good season, but he's been crap?
Or just that. Or it doesn't have to be. Well, it doesn't have to be this season. Most overrated player in the Premier League at the moment.
Got it.
So you can bring.
I was literally talking about this the other day, funnily enough, while watching. And I know it's become somewhat of a running theme to be somewhat critical of Arsenal because I fucking hate them. But I honestly think the hype surrounding Bukayo Saka is fucking well over the top. I do think he's a good player, but well overrated.
You can't write this.
Interesting.
And also, did I say cunt?
Oh, wow. You're not happy with him, no?
Oh, no, just plays for Arsenal. I hate them all. Fuck them all.
So who did you say then?
Bukayo Saka.
Oh, no.
Do you not agree with me, Sam?
I don't think he's that overrated.
He's overrated, but he's very good. So I don't know if he's as overrated as some of the players.
Yeah, but of late when I've been watching him, he goes through the game and he'll bang in a fucking penalty and everyone's like, "Oh, that's our star boy." Nah, get a fucking grip, grow up.
Yeah, he's not that good.
So it's actually quite true.
You're very passionate about it. I mean, I would throw Alexander-Arnold into the mix.
Oh, see, now I would have agreed last season, but I really think he's been fucking since he's come into this weird like right back centre midfield role.
Yeah,
he's really excelled in that respect.
As a right back,
fair enough.
His goals. See his goals on Sunday. Well, I say one of them was an own goal technically. But
they were glorious. But as a right back, he is absolutely dreadful. Like,
he's
probably one of the worst right backs in the league.
But that's why he's been moved into midfield, if you like.
Yeah.
If you like.
Does he actually play there for Liverpool? He just inverts at the moment, doesn't he? I thought he still starts at right back and just inverts in.
Yeah, he does. He just seems to drift in. It's a weird role that I've never fucking seen before. But
yeah. So he is still technically a right back. He's just fucking shocking. And
But
when he played for England in that
start...
centre role, he was dreadful. So many misplaced passes. Like,
well, to be fair, everyone on that fucking team was dreadful.
Yeah, that's
Lisandro Martinez is overrated.
The butcher.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree.
Only thing he butchers
weirdly enough, I was going to go for a Martinez as well for my overrated, but I was going to go for Emi Martinez. I feel like
he's cool.
it's like but he's so that doesn't make him a brilliant player. Like
His career's now been built on this
glove.
But
That World Cup win. But I don't see when is the last time Aston Villa actually kept a clean sheet? It was blimey in the Europa Conference League at the start of October. I don't think he's all that.
That probably wasn't even him that kept it.
Yeah, exactly. So in the league, bloody hell, I wouldn't even be able to tell you when it was. Everton in August. So it's like I don't think he's all that as the world's best keeper or anything like that. Winning the Golden Glove, I don't know. I like him as a character, but I don't think he's a great keeper.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't say he was the best goalkeeper in the World Cup. He just happened to play for the team that won it.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. But I like his celebration, so it made it worth it. It's good.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, best goalkeeper in the world is the most insane fucking shout because he's not even in the top 10.
No, not at all.
Not the best keeper in the league.
I wish I brought it on his league because it's actually a really good topic.
It is a good topic, isn't it?
He's not overrated.
He's not. Yeah, I wouldn't say he's overrated.
He's not rated. He's overrated, is he? No, I think we've all had a good shout there. What did you go for, Liam?
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, Trent, didn't you? Trent.
Yeah.
We've all had it. Yeah.
Just because like the amount of hype that Liverpool fans give him, like he's the best fucking player in the world, and maybe you could put Nunes there as well.
And this Trent thing, the last couple of weeks, why is he starting doing this thing with like shushing his lips? Who's he think he is doing that? Scored against Fulham.
That was his old. I thought that was his old celebration. I thought he used to do that. I don't know if I remember him doing that a few years ago, though.
No, he did it against City. So he's got the equaliser and did that in front of our fans. And then scored against Fulham in the last minute and did that to everyone.
Didn't he used to do that? Didn't he do that years ago, though, when he used to play? I thought he used to do it.
I don't fucking know. I don't care about him enough.
Oh, shit. It might be a big chance, Liam. We go to you. I'll flash.
He's got Barkley's going through. And he's played across. Oh, it's lovely. Townsend. Cuts back.
Oh, this is tense. Come on.
Oh, back to Barkley on the edge of the box. Goes round. Shoot. Go! Luton! 3-2.
Come on! Yes, on!
Great
Luton has scored.
Driven shot across the front of the keeper. Goes underneath Ray. He really should have saved it. Come on, Luton.
For this. He missed the podcast for this.
Love it. Wendy's at the pub getting his feelings ruined. Sorry, Chris. Do love you, mate, but it's good to see Luton win. Go take the lead. It's a long game.
Where's your fucking star boy now, dickhead?
He'll get a penalty.
Wait till he scores. He'll get a pen now.
Yeah.
He just watched Ross Barkley run past him, so that's what happened.
Wow. 3-2 Luton that's a Liam Hine prediction actually happening.
It is, isn't it? I probably would have gone for a Luton getting a result as well, just because I can't bet on Arsenal. Cool. So, final declaration on most overrated player, or do you think it's sort of there's not really a definitive answer at this moment?
It's very subjective, isn't it?
No, there's a lot of potential names in the hat, and that.
Yeah.
But I think all four. I think you can fight your case for all four.
Yeah.
Owen Hargreaves.
So.
Criminally underrated.
He was.
Right, we'll move on swiftly to the Brighton versus Brentford game. This is
that's not bad.
That's a fucking reality.
I think that's a good game.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones. Obviously, Brighton. I swear I say this every week, and you were pushing back on me at the beginning of the season, Ash, but. Brighton aren't really at it this season, are they?
Ashley was pushing back on you.
Yeah. He was pushing back on the opinion. The opinion I've got to go. He was pushing back on the opinion that I kept saying that Brighton weren't having the best season, especially considering their previous couple of years. And I feel like I'm being slightly vindicated by the way they're playing at the moment and the results they're getting.
Now you are,
so
this
could be an interesting game. But I still think Brighton at home, they'll probably win it, I reckon. Brentford are a good team, but they're normally better at home, right? I'm just sort of going off feeling here. They beat Chelsea away.
Yeah, you're right. They are better at home. Yeah, this season.
Yeah.
12 points at home, 7 away.
Yeah. So it'll be It'll be an interesting game. Where are they on the table?
Fuck off, Arsenal.
3-0.
It is
3-3.
3. Havertz should have been sent off, by the way. He did an
Havertz.
exact challenge like he did an exact challenge like Romero did the other week. I think it was Havertz.
What a
You
mad
have to
game.
watch Match at Day or something.
See if I
Yeah,
watch
crazy
that.
game.
Great.
Came from a Luton throw-in as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so Brighton
Yeah.
Brentford. Anyone got anything to say about it?
Not really, mate. No.
Yeah, same. I should be a decent little lower top half clash. I don't know. There's two teams that have established themselves nicely in the league, but don't really offer.
Well, I think Brighton did last season. And yeah, you're right, Liam. You are being vindicated because I think until a few weeks ago, they were looking like they're going for like another 6th or 7th place finish. But I think maybe Europe's catching up with them. The fact
now
they've
they're
got
what,
to deal
8th?
with Europe. Like maybe West Ham last season were pushing on in Europe and then letting the league form slip. Maybe that'll happen with Brighton. They'll just go on a mad run in Europe, win the Europa League
What
or
do you mean
something.
on track for 6th or 7th, and they're now
Well, they're not even in the
So they're
fucking
not exactly
Europa
miles off,
League,
are
are
they?
they? Are they in the
Yeah.
Europa League? They are, aren't they? It's Aston Villa
Yeah.
in the conference, isn't it?
Yeah. But, you know, they could go far
Well-
in that. That'd be good to see. Put their energy into that.
Yeah.
Well, I'd rather we go further.
But I still think
You're-
you'll get
yeah,
a
you're
result
in it, aren't
against
you?
Brentford.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll go for a draw for that one, probably.
What are you saying? Score
gonna go
draw?
1-1.
No score draw? 1-1.
Score draw. Yeah.
Billy, what do you reckon?
Yeah, yeah, I agree with Ash. 1-1.
Oh,
Both teams are very evenly matched in those. Yeah, fuck it.
you guys are crazy. Sam,
Yeah,
what
no,
do you
here we
think?
go.
It's hard to call. I just think because Brighton are at home, they'll edge it. I think Brentford were at home, they'd edge it. They played really well against Villa. But I'm going to go for 2-1 Brighton.
Oh, I don't think Brentford are going to score, but I still think Brighton will score 2. So I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 Brighton.
That adds up. That adds up fine.
That adds up, does it?
Yeah, you don't think Brighton will score. You think Brighton will score twice and Brentford will score none, so you think it'll be 2-0.
Yeah, you're right. I did the math properly on that one. Thanks for getting me back there. Just I didn't want to embarrass. I nearly embarrassed myself. Glad
It's
I had you there.
What did
What?
Ash and Billy go for? Sorry, Billy went for 1-1.
Ash and Billy both went 1-1. Yeah,
Both went for 1-1. Nice.
went for the Twin Towers.
Oh,
So
Shit.
what?
fuck you. It's been 22 years.
Yeah, what? Too soon? Sorry.
Too soon, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Too
Uh,
soon.
an interesting game. Well, it might be interesting, might not be interesting. We'll see. I say this every week about one game, don't I? I'm like, it could be interesting, it might not be interesting, and
Is your catchphrase,
it's-
yeah.
yeah,
They're the
versus-
two options.
yeah. It could. I mean, it could be mediocre. You know,
Yeah.
it could be slight interest.
Could be gold. Could be none.
Everton versus Newcastle. Everton, since they won last week, didn't they?
No, that's
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they beat Forest.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, that's the week before. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat Forest away, which I wasn't expecting.
Hmm.
I thought
I
Forest.
think we were.
So yeah, it's Everton at home versus Newcastle. Depleted Newcastle still. Newcastle are still playing well. They've got to play Spurs at the weekend as well, Newcastle. So whether they can't really rest anyone, can they? I guess they've got the personnel to do it. It's an interesting one to call.
Yeah, I think Gordon's out now as well.
Is he?
Don't he?
Oh, is he?
No, sure.
What?
No, he's not your dick. He's signed a permit.
No, he signed it. What is? No.
Well, I tricked you, didn't I?
Well, he
He's
tricked me with
trained-
the cut bit as well. It's not even No, it might be all right. The injury list is. Oh, Nick Pope's out. That's right. Oh, it's insane.
Yeah,
Injury list.
they probably do have a
That's
full 11.
I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Oh yeah.
I think Newcastle are too strong.
Yeah. Newcastle. I mean, it's just Everton are unpredictable at home, aren't they? It's just a hard place to go.
Yeah.
It is a hard place to go. But yeah, Newcastle probably will have too much for them. You know what? I'll give my prediction first on this one. I'm going to say 2-1 Newcastle.
Okay. Everton points deduction. They're fucking angry. They're picking up form. They're at home. 3-0 Newcastle.
He had us in the first half, I'm not going to lie.
That's so good.
It's true. Like before the United game, that is exactly what everyone was saying. They're corrupt. It's going to be the league's corrupt. They're going to play, and they lost 3-0. Yeah. This fixture last season had one of my favourite goals of the season. If you remember it, it was Isaac taking it round like all the Everton players.
Oh yeah.
Like
the cutback.
One of my favourite goals last season. So nice.
Yeah, that was mad.
So I feel, Newcastle domination 3-1.
Oosh.
Yeah.
Sam?
I had 3-1 in my head before. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 as well.
Interesting. We all think Newcastle are going to win, so inevitably Everton are going to win 4-0 or something.
Yes. Put money on that now.
No, I'm not. Not putting any more fivers on, although the one at the weekend nearly did pay off.
Oh man!
But,
I can't actually make it happen, but I don't.
Now it is time to revive everyone's favourite time of the week.
It's Billy's Fun Fact.
It's back. It's back. Hopefully not just for a one time only. But I feel like with you working in the kitchen now, the longevity of this segment will live longer than you first initially thought it would, because your facts will be more dispersed. So what have you got for us this week, Billy?
That's a very glass half full way of looking at it. I've got to respect it. But Aberdeen FC play their home games at, and I'm sorry for all the Aberdeen fan out there if I pronounce this wrong. They play their football at a ground called the Petrodi Stadium, which that is a Gaelic word. And when that word is translated into English, it literally means shit heap.
That can't be real.
That's real.
Oh, so good.
Petrodi.
Oh man.
You're going down the shitty today, yeah.
That's
I've just
so
can't
funny.
watch the team lose at the shitty.
Do you reckon it got? Yeah, you're right, Bill. Yeah, literally translate from Gaelic.
I don't know why you even fact check anymore on right every
I know. I just,
Yeah.
you know, it's just fun, isn't it?
Check out.
The word Protodry,
Yeah.
however, literally translates from Gaelic as hill of dung, which is absolutely fantastic. That's brilliant. Can't believe it, Billy.
Yeah.
What a fact. Bangers every time, I swear.
I
That's
don't
why
miss.
He don't miss. He doesn't miss. These next couple of fixtures might make you make a miss though. Fulham versus Forest at Craven Cottage.
Oh,
We're scraping
Thriller.
that barrel now, Hind.
Yeah, the thriller in West London. Should we just skip? Let's just do a score. I think it's going to be 1-1.
yes.
Yeah. I was going to go 1-1 for that one, actually.
Yeah.
2-0 Fulham.
Oh wow. Okay.
2-1 Fulham.
Oh, interesting. There we go. And another thrilling fixture. Palace versus Bournemouth.
Oh dear.
I think Palace are going to win that 3-1.
I don't.
You
They're not
don't
been
seem
doing
convinced,
sorry?
Ash? Palace
not been
versus
doing great.
Bournemouth.
I would say that Palace have looked not great lately. I think they've only picked up like one point in the last 4 or 5 games. It's been pretty poor. Bournemouth have been flying a bit more lately. Even got a draw against
Flying a
Villa, so I'll
bit
go for
more.
well, they've
Ooh.
got 2 wins and a draw in the last 3 against Newcastle and draw against Villa. I would say Bournemouth for this one. Surprises. They'll surprise us all.
What score do you reckon?
2-1.
2-1 Bournemouth. Sam,
Home win. Palace 2-1.
Bill,
Ball draw.
score draw.
Ball
Ball
draw.
draw.
Oh,
A ball
sheesh.
draw. No score
Mm.
draw.
What did you go for, Hind?
No score draw.
I went 1-1.
Yeah, not a great game, is it?
No. So now we're on to our third and final topic for the evening of discussion. Best manager in the league currently.
Oh, we went with that
Operating.
one, did we?
Oh,
Fucking
did we?
hell.
I just threw it out there, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
You don't
I'm
like
happy
it?
to. I'm
Yeah.
happy to. I'm happy to have these conversations.
Mm.
I don't think it's a very
It's-
controversial topic, is it? You've probably got Jurgen Klopp and Pep are probably up there for
What?
best manager, you reckon?
The reason I put this topic out there was more basically, do you really rate Ange, or what does everyone make of it? Because I can't figure out if he's a really good tactician or if he's just like ultra attacking all the time. I can't figure
It's
out.
great for
So
the
do you
league.
want-
I
do you
don't think
wanna-
very. Yeah,
It's great. It's really entertaining. It's really entertaining. I love watching the Spurs.
So, do you
One
want
of
to
my
have a
favourite teams to
conversation
watch.
about Ange Postecoglou rather than discuss the best manager in the league? Is that what you want?
different
Well,
topics,
I
Ash.
want.
Yeah.
I want to see if he. I want to see if Ange makes it into that top tier of manager, which you're talking about, Klopp and Pep. Who else would you
Well,
put in that?
after
So
what, 15
hard
games?
to say. Yeah, so
And
hard to say.
Emery. Wilder.
Emery's probably up. Wilder, yeah.
Like,
On the old fucking managerial merry-go-round, didn't he?
You can't be
I-
mentioning Postecoglou in the same conversation as Pep and Klopp. Ash, what are you doing, man?
I'd
Absolutely
say he's a
not.
better manager than Arteta in terms of achievements.
Yeah, fuck
He hasn't
that
achieved
fraud.
anything though. He hasn't achieved anything though.
What do you mean? He's won a
That's
trophy
not-
everywhere he's been.
Yeah, the Scottish Premier League, mate. That's not easy.
My God, man.
With
Yeah.
Celtic.
I know, right? You think Arsenal
No,
in
but-
the league with Celtic?
No, it's not just that. It's the Japanese league. He took one of the teams in the bottom half all the way to winning the league. He took
sorry, mate.
Melbourne from one of the bottom halves and when they were really bad, took them to winning the league. Took Australia to winning the Asian Cup and playing well in the World Cup. Like
Has he ever won
That's
the
I
what
don't
Allied?
know. Yeah, I think
exactly. He's
Ange is
won more
quite.
trophies than
the
Spurs
rags.
have in the past fucking 20 years.
It is quite the rags to riches story, and instead of the rags to riches, it's from the shit heap to the Tottenham Hotspur fucking stadium.
So I think putting Ange in the conversation as like one of the best managers in the league is no, you can't. Not at the
Mad.
moment. Not when you've got Pep, Klopp, okay,
Emery's up there.
Emery.
I think.
Yeah, Emery's probably.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd say Pep and Klopp are probably out in front, right? And then Emery is
Yeah.
probably just behind.
Eddie Howe.
Yeah, the thing is though, like,
Eddie Howe's
can you
good
put
shout.
Pep's an easy choice. Obviously, he's won everything with fucking City and that, but bear in mind the fucking money he's got to throw about though.
Yeah, and
That's
It's
why I
like-
think.
My idea of a better manager is someone like what Graham Potter was at Brighton, and like there's people like that takes a team from fuck all and brings them to actual relevancy. Like
yeah.
instead of taking a team you expect to win everything and have them win everything.
Made it better though. He made the team better though. The City team is better than when he took over.
That's his job though.
That's his job.
I don't know. I can't. It's always the same criticism leveled at Pep that if you really think you're that good, go and manage Barnsley or Bury. Like he's not
I'd
gonna
love
do
to
that.
see him manage Barnsley. I'd love to see it though. Just to,
It would be
But
funny.
why he gets taken for the
funny.
best jobs because he is the best in the world. He's not going to go to take a. He's not going to listen to our podcast now and go, "Oh shit, I'd better go and take Barnsley to prove these 4 guys wrong." He ain't going to do that. is he?
sure.
Yeah,
Well,
but
no,
with that same sort of
because-
like, did Pellegrini win the Premier League with you? He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, and then he came to us and we nearly got fucking relegated.
Mm.
I don't think. Yeah, well, I don't think Pellegrini was anywhere near as good as Pep.
No, I think the point Billy's trying to make is
Pellegrini's
it's
squad was
different.
shit as
It's different when you manage one of the best teams in the country. It's like the same, almost the same accusation you just leveled when I said Postecoglou was up there because he's won stuff everywhere
This is
he's
why
been.
you've got to go backwards and forwards. You can't say Pep because he's got all that money.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not fair to leave him out. It's not fair to leave him out of it either because
No, I'm not.
If you had a million,
I'm not even saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not even in that conversation. I'm just saying that I think there's probably, but maybe not in the Premier League at the minute though, because you look at people at Graham Potter that fucked off to Chelsea and now he's not even in it. De Zerbi, he's done decent, but is he? They've dropped off the ball. So at the minute, there isn't for me a manager that really, really fucking stands out. So you have to say Pep. Just because.
Would you not put Klopp in that conversation then?
No, I mean
Klopp hasn't had the same resources that managers at Man City have had, and he's managed to.
Well, we'll see how they get on for the rest of the season. But I mean,
He did very well.
I mean, just very like previously
at Dortmund. Yeah, he did really well with Champions League final.
We're not about Dortmund now.
No, we're on about managers.
No, we're talking about the manager.
Other clubs, haven't they? They don't just manage one
What's
place.
Liverpool though?
I just love to see like
won the Premier League.
One Champions League, one Premier League.
That's a lot more than any other manager in the league.
Yeah, you really need to chill out, Sam. Like, I was sitting here as a West Ham fan, you're like, he's only won a Premier League and a Champions League. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
It's nothing to me. I don't know.
Honestly, I still get sent thinking of the Europa.
Over 8 years, he's won. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I will back you.
He spent money.
I think I will back
Yeah,
Sam.
Not the same amount of resources that Manchester City have had to work with. That was the point. No, I'm not saying he hasn't spent money.
Their record signing on a defender was more than ours until we signed Guardiola. His record signing on a centre forward is still more than City signing a centre forward. They've spent millions on midfielders. I don't think they're.
Is it? How much did you buy Haaland for?
Expensive than Edison. 52.
That doesn't make sense, does it?
But look, Edison was cheaper. Edison was half the price of Alisson, so you can't say that they don't spend a shit ton of money on defenders or players.
No, I'm going to side with you, Sam, because I think I'm just trying to imagine a scenario where if you've got all the managers in the league and gave them exactly the same squad, I still feel like Pep would be a better tactician and manager than Klopp. He'd do better with the team.
That is Liverpool fans' argument.
If
you put Klopp at City, you put Pep at Liverpool. That Klopp could do at City what Pep could do, but Pep couldn't do at Liverpool what Klopp does. And I don't agree with that.
No, I don't.
What the fuck did you just say? Did you understand that?
I did. I got on board with it.
I think it was understandable.
Oh, my head fell clean off.
Did you say that you don't think Klopp would be able to do the same thing Pep's done at City?
No, no. Liverpool fans say that they don't think that Pep could go to Liverpool and do there what Klopp has done. But they think Klopp could come to City with that money and spend and do as well as Pep has done. They're basically saying, obviously, they rate Klopp higher than Pep, which they would because they support the team. But I think the whole what Klopp's done so well is he's sold the right players and he's bought the right players, and that is literally what Pep does.
Yes.
We made a profit last year on players we sold. We sold players like Cole Palmer and we sold Sterling the year before, and we signed only like one or two players a summer now, and we don't actually make a loss on players a lot of the time now. So.
And then there's Chelsea. So yeah.
There's Chelsea. It's definitely you never get a definite answer on it, but obviously
Liverpool have over the past 5 years net spend £100 million less than Manchester City, roughly.
Over how many years?
5.
I thought it'd be more. I thought it'd be a bigger gap, but the way they go on, but yeah.
Well, no, but the net spend
20 million a year.
There must be some missing here because apparently we've spent more than City net spend.
No comment then.
Yeah, so
you don't sell players, do you?
No, that's true. We keep them, run them into the ground, and then let them go for peanuts. Yeah. Or we spend like 65 million on Ndombele and then send him off to the Turkish league to eat kebabs. Not even joking. Galatasaray sending him back in January, I think.
Oh, good luck with that. He can't get in the team now anyway. Nowhere near.
He won't get. No, he'll just.
Wouldn't get your reserves, would he?
No, I think the under-21s are still unbeaten at the moment. He wouldn't even get in them.
There you
So,
go. But yeah, good topic.
so what we saying? Pep.
I'm gonna say
Pep for best.
Pep, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Too many variables.
This really irks you, doesn't it, Billy? Really irks you.
It's just I honestly believe it's not it can't be definitively answered.
It
I don't think
can't,
No, it can't
I
be.
don't think-
Can't be.
No.
Yeah.
No, you're right, because lower league
They've all got
teams,
different jobs to do.
yeah, lower teams lower in the division have a much more different job to do than
You can say
Manchester
Deserving
City,
does
for
as well
example.
at Brighton as Pep does at City. If you level out what their expectations are, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting conversation. Good conversation. And now we'll move on to the final game of the midweek fixtures. A thriller. Maybe they'll have a new manager bounce. Maybe they won't. Sheffield United versus Liverpool.
You call them Sheffield United, Liam. I'm so proud.
I know. You kept getting annoyed when I just called them Sheffield, and so Sheffield United. I mean, new manager bounce. Well, new old manager,
at
isn't
home
it?
as well. Yeah,
New old manager
so
bounce.
mad. Hates it. So I had it's pet peeve in football. Why would you? Even if there was 2 or 3 managers between them, right? They'd literally gone Wilder, Heckingbottom, Wilder. I just don't get it. And they sacked him when they were in the Prem, and now they're in the same fucking position as when he got sacked.
Yeah, exactly.
Albeit it's a few different players, but just find it so pointless.
It's funny.
There's
Isn't
billions
it?
of managers out there, and you've gone back to the same one that I don't know. Don't get it.
Well, I mean, who else would you get in though? Like, is there really anyone that would
Sam's
take
quite
the job?
good. manager.
Heckingbottom,
Well, just not sack him.
Allardyce.
Allardyce, Big Sam.
One of the other fucking dinosaurs. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Relic.
Liam. I feel like you put Liverpool's games last every single pod.
That's because the past few weeks, who have they played recently?
Fulham.
So yeah, that was that. I mean, actually,
Luton,
I thought that was
yeah.
going to be a routine game for Liverpool, and it turned out to be an absolute
That's a
fucking
crack.
thriller.
Cracking game. Yeah.
Like you can't blame me for putting Liverpool at home against Fulham.
No, I feel like you did it with Luton as well, but I think this is way more interesting than Palace, Bournemouth, whatever.
I like to tail off with like a conversation about a game rather than just like the few in between a couple of the topics where we just do the scores. I prefer a more interesting game at the end. So
you
that
do
we
the
leave
schedule and next time.
Yeah, fucking hell. So that we leave the podcast on a high, you know. I'd like to when we get off the call for everyone to be like, oh, I had a good time, rather than just running through some scores and going, oh well, that was a bit.
I must remember to thank him.
Cheers, mate. Anyone got any insight on this game?
Ooh,
Sheffield United shit. Liverpool are not.
Yeah,
fact.
This is gonna be. This is it's not going to be pretty. I think Sheffield United are gonna.
Agree.
I think they're gonna get abused because they're very much en route to beat Derby's record for fucking most goals conceded and maybe the points won. It's gonna be ugly.
Shortest managerial career in the Premier League for Chris Wilder, you reckon? One game?
Yeah, Heckingbottom back in charge.
How funny would that be? Not for him, obviously, but
they didn't get beat 8-0 and then 5-0 by Burnley because Heckingbottom's a bad manager. You can't polish a turd, can you?
They sold the best players after they got promoted. They shouldn't have been promoted, really. That was the problem.
They sold the best player to Burnley, I believe, and then he took the piss out of him on Saturday, which was Sander Berg. So
Ashley sitting there saying they shouldn't get promoted, really. A fucking Norwich fan, probably most famous for one season Premier League stints.
I know how it is, mate. I know how it is. I know what it's like to not belong in the Premier League.
Oh, and by the way, while we're at it, Championship Roundup.
I didn't think you wanted a Championship Roundup.
We don't, but this is the point. I thought we was going to drop a question right here or there.
Yeah, go on. Championship roundup, Ash. Come on. How's it going for Norwich?
How long are you going to give me? 30 seconds?
You get.
If you're lucky.
Yeah. Wait a sec.
Yeah.
I can't change the time on this. Yeah, you get 30 seconds from now. Go.
Okay, Leicester and Ipswich absolutely smashing it. They're both 7 and 8 points clear, respectively, of the other playoff spots. You've got Leeds, Southampton, West Brom, and Hull occupying the playoff spots. Norwich pretty shit this season, bit up and down. Should get rid of Wagner. And towards the bottom, QPR, they've just got a new manager after sacking Gareth Ainsworth. A little bit of a bounce, but they're still not out of the relegation zone. Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday are awful. Rooney at Birmingham's pretty funny as well. They've only won once in his tenure. That's my roundup.
It's 10 years.
Liverpool 5-0.
Tenure.
that was pretty much 30 seconds spot on as well, Ash. That was brilliant.
Awesome. There you go.
So
I'm here
you've gone
next week as
Liverpool
well.
5-0, Bill. 5-0, Bill.
5-0 Bill.
That's Chris Wilder. That
Chris
is.
Wilde. Yes.
That's going to come out a few times this season now. I'll go for a more respectful 4-0.
A gentleman's 4-0 loss.
They'll do a lap of honour if that happens.
That'll be an achievement. That'll be 3 points for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, what do you reckon?
I'm gonna bring it down one more. I'm gonna go for 3-0.
He's taking it down.
Here comes Hyde. Here comes Hyde. What we got?
He's going to take it up. He's taking it up.
Oh, wow. He's doing the maths.
I've got a feeling. I just have a feeling, boys.
Oh,
No,
Hyde,
I
it's
have
not
a
that
feeling.
deep, mate.
Don't do the mad
I have a feeling the new manager bounce.
It's not a thing. Not with that team.
2-1 Sheffield United.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, you mad man. Fuck this. Right, that podcast ended.
He's just crazy. He's off his chain. Couple of cards short of a deck.
I'm just thinking about it. I don't know why. I've just really got a feeling Sheffield are going to get a result against Liverpool. I don't know.
Sheffield. Bloody Sheffield again, aren't it?
Liverpool looked shaky at the weekend.
I think you're so irritated by that.
There's
like
one
calling
Sheffield in the league, Sam. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but Ash called when he did his championship roundup. He didn't say Sheffield, did he?
I didn't.
That's true.
Hang on there.
Thank you.
Come on,
Sorry.
Wednesday.
Sorry, mate. I'll try and remember to do Sheffield United.
It's like when Bristol City are on TV. I watched Gillette Soccer Saturday, and they call Bristol City Bristol. Fucking hell, man.
Is there only one true Bristol, is there, Sam?
I've got a new theme tune for you, Liam, because this happens so often. If you do it, yeah,
Not.
I did.
I heard it.
There you go. That's every time you do. Roll the theme tune. Roll it.
Roll the theme tune. Absolutely ridiculous. Any more comments? Anything to say? Anyone got anything they want to tail off with?
See you next Thursday.
You're off your head.
I'm off my head. Well, it's still 3-3. Luton on the attack. No, nothing's going to
get
come
me
of that.
excited here.
That's never a foul. Fucking Odegaard. Pussy. All right. I guess we'll end it there. I'll play the exit song and we'll call it an evening, boys, or whenever you're listening.